Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we re-dive into one of the biggest financial questions you'll ever face. Should you rent or buy a home? For a long time, the answer seemed obvious. Buying is always better, right? It's the American dream. An investment, a way to build wealth. Renting, that's just throwing money away. But what if I told you that the simple math isn't always so simple? What if, for some people, renting is actually the smarter financial move? Stick around, because we're about to break down the real numbers, and the results might genuinely surprise you. Let us start by busting the biggest myth that your mortgage payment is the only cost of owning a home. When you buy, you're not just paying principal and interest, you've also got property taxes, which can be thousands of dollars a year. Then there's homeowners insurance, which is mandatory. And don't forget maintenance and repairs. That new water heater, that's on you. The roof starts leaking. Your problem. Experts suggest you budget at least 1% of your home's value for annual maintenance. For a $400,000 house, that's $4,000 a year, or over $330 a month, on top of everything else. Suddenly, that mortgage payment is looking a lot less lonely, isn't it? Now let's compare that to renting. Your monthly rent payment is pretty much your all-in cost for housing. The landlord pays the property taxes. The landlord pays for the leaky roof and the broken water heater. The predictability is a huge plus. You know exactly what your housing will cost each month, making it way easier to budget for other things, like saving, investing, or traveling. And this is where the math gets really interesting. Let's imagine two people, Alex and Ben. Alex buys a $400,000 house with a 20% down payment. So, what does Ben do with that extra cash? This is the key. Ben isn't just spending it. He's a smart investor. He takes that $80,000 he would have used for a down payment and invests it in a diversified stock market index fund. Plus, he invests the extra $500 he saves every month. Historically, the stock market has returned an average of around 8 to 10% per year. While home values do appreciate, it's typically at a much slower rate, maybe 3 to 4% on average. And that's not guaranteed. Fast forward 10 years. Alex's home has appreciated in value, and he's built up some equity. That's great. He's built wealth through real estate. But what about Ben? His initial $80,000 investment, plus his monthly contributions of $500, has been compounding in the stock market. When you run the numbers, you'll often find that Ben's investment portfolio could be worth significantly more than the equity Alex has built in his home. Ben didn't throw his money away on rent. He used the financial flexibility of renting to build wealth in a different and potentially more powerful way. Of course, this isn't a one-size-fits-all answer. The numbers change based on your local housing market, interest rates, and your own discipline as an investor. And owning a home isn't just a financial decision. It's about stability, community, and the freedom to paint your walls whatever color you want. There's a huge emotional value that can't be put on a spreadsheet. The goal here isn't to say renting is always better than buying. The goal is to challenge the old way of thinking. Don't just assume buying is the only path to financial success. Run the numbers for your own situation. Consider the hidden costs of ownership and the opportunity costs of that huge down payment. You might discover that renting and investing, the difference gives you a faster, more flexible path to your financial goals. The right answer depends on your life, your market, and your priorities. Thanks so much for watching. I hope this gave you a new perspective on the great rent versus buy debate. What are your thoughts? Let me know down in the comments. And if you found this helpful, do me a huge favor and hit that like button and subscribe for more content that makes your money work for you. See you in the next one.